Hi everyone, nice meeting you again on this channel, Bali Tourism Media, which always focus in providing some updates information about tourism in Bali. If you are working in a tourism hospitality industry as a travel planner, holiday maker, travel consultant, and so on, you are on the right channel to know detail of some new travel regulations applied by the Indonesian government during this pandemic transition period. I'm showing you the video background on this presentation is the main road situation from Nusa Dua on the way to Tanjung Benua, where the place is popular for water sport activities. You might be familiar with this street if you have ever been staying on this area earlier. It means you will know the right situation in Nusa Dua by the same time I'm doing this presentation. Bali government has officially announced Bali tourism for foreigners has just started to reopen with the opening of the Bali airport for international flight. However, you should know in detail as there are so many new regulations applied for foreigners prior to leaving for Bali, upon arrival in Bali, as well as while they are in quarantine, and some other policies applied. By the way, let me explain those regulations one by one, and you may comment after this explanation on the comment space provided. The first one is e-visa application procedure. Tourist visit visa should be submitted by a corporate guarantor with the type of business of a travel agency or travel agent's activity based in Indonesia. It means foreigners or applicants cannot apply it by themselves from their country of origin. The second one is each visa applicant should have and be able to show a travel insurance coverage of 100,000 USD and the proof of current bank account showing a minimum balance of 2,000 USD, health certificate in English issued by the local health authority, and some other supporting documents are also required while applying the visa. For more details, you may check through the official website of Indonesian Immigration, which I am showing also the website link on this video description. The third one is, prior to boarding, passengers should be compulsory having a PCR swab test with a negative COVID-19 test result. This is required by airlines and Indonesian Immigration. It needs to be a PCR test with a QR code and to be done within 72 hours of when passengers will land in Indonesia or in Bali. Besides the PCR swab test in the passenger's country of origin, additionally, 3 times PCR tests should also be made from the beginning of passenger arrival in Bali airport or in the Indonesia entry points. Second PCR test is on the last of quarantine day in quarantine hotel, and the third PCR test is done prior to boarding to the aircraft or on departure day. The fourth one is proof of quarantine hotel booking for 3 days to be shown upon arrival at the Indonesia entry point or in Bali airport for visitors fully vaccinated, while 5 days quarantine hotel booking for first vaccinated. Quarantine hotel booking can be made with an assistance of tour operators in Bali, because the selection of quarantine hotel booking should be in green zone area which had been certified and determined by Bali government in collaboration with the Indonesia Hotels and Restaurant Association. Nusa Dua, Sanur, and Ubud are the location of the green zone area of the quarantine hotels to choose from. There are also other few quarantine hotels available in Tuban as well as in Kuta area. All expenses during quarantine period will be on passengers' own account. The fifth is the proof of a full dose COVID-19 vaccine, which should be done minimum 14 days prior to leaving for Bali. Onwards flight ticket is also required. The airlines will check to passengers and should have an onward flight when checking in at the airline's counter to ensure passengers don't overstay visa period. Passengers should have downloaded Peduli Lindungi app or electronic health alert card from Apple or Google and required to fill in details of passengers' journey ready to show the QR code upon arrival in Bali and while traveling around on certain places. Most tourism stakeholders in Bali, as well as airlines, could not agree with some of those complicated new travel regulations and advised government to adjust it. Most overseas travelers would not be able to fulfill those many regulations applied. It is really not attractive for overseas travelers coming to Bali because the average length of stay is mostly 4 to 5 nights for Asian, while other nationalities which stay longer would also be a problem with quarantine policy. Comparing to other countries, they are doing simpler regulation to redevelop their international tourism sector quicker during this pandemic transition period. Another regulation for you to know: there are 19 countries allowed to enter Bali and Riau Island by only direct flights. Those countries include Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, New Zealand, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, China, India, Japan, South Korea, Liechtenstein, Italy, France, Portugal, Spain, Sweden, Poland, Hungary, and Norway. Meanwhile, all other countries, including those outside the list of 19 countries as I mentioned just now, can still enter Indonesia territory through the international travel gates of Jakarta or Manado, provided that they follow the quarantine and testing provision that have been set. This quarantine period is for 3 days for fully vaccinated, and it does not only apply in Bali or Riau Island, but also at other entrances, whether by air, by land, or by sea, and applies to all types of travelers. Those are the new regulations applied by the Bali government in collaboration with the central government, which have been commented much by hotel and tourism stakeholders in Bali, with the request to adjust and provide more simple regulation to successfully attract foreigners traveling to Bali very soon. With the new regulation applied, many international airlines postponed and could not confirm their flight to Bali yet till now. Even Bali Airport has been officially opened last mid of October. As you have seen this video presentation background, this is the right situation so far from Nusa Dua main road on the way to Tanjung Benoa during this pandemic transition period. Most souvenir shops, money changers, beauty spa treatment services, tour counters, motorbike rentals, car rentals, restaurants along the street, some of the hotels are still closed. Should you wish to get regular update of the right Bali tourism information, please do subscribe this channel and click the bell icon. Don't forget to like and share this video to your friends. Any questions and or any comment, please do it on comment space provided. Thanks for watching. Till we meet again on my next videos, and bye for now.